नमस्ते, मेरे चैनल में आपका स्वागत है।
Hey guys, this is Sumita Kareer and today I have with me the RealMe 6 Pro. Now RealMe has been refreshing its smartphones to gain advantage over Xiaomi to establish a lead in the mid-range smartphone segment, but hasn't been able to do it with this mid-ranger, this RealMe 6 Pro phone. Here's a quick 5-point breakdown of the phone. The 6 Pro has a very subtle gradient design. It's a lighting inspired design where you can see the Thunderbolt symbol flashing off the phone, which clearly sort of stands out at the moment you see the phone. In fact, that was the first thing that I noticed was this really nice glass back. Now, the phone that I'm using right now is of course the lighting blue color. You can also get an orange variant in it too, which is called the lighting orange. Like I said, it has an all glass back and it's protected by the Gorilla Glass 5, so scuff marks aren't really going to be an issue. The dual hole punch cutout cameras, these two cameras in the front of course give a modern appearance to the phone. Then you have a fingerprint sensor also, which is pretty quick. Face recognition also is very responsive and works equally well even in the dark. Coming to the back of the phone, this is the camera setup. This is the camera setup mounted and nicely perched vertically on top left of the phone, so it doesn't really take enough of the phone's back. It doesn't take so much of space and it's nicely placed on the extreme left hand side of the phone. You also get a 6.6 inches massive IPS LCD FHD display that is quite punchy and brings out vivid, bright colors. Now this screen is, of course, let me tell you that this is not an AMOLED panel, but its colors and brightness are adequate and brightness is not compromised outdoors as well. I tried it for a day and it was amazing. And then you have the refresh rate. Coming to the refresh rate is 90 Hz refresh rate actually gives you a smooth and seamless visual experience. But it also automatically goes to 60 Hz, which is an amazing feature because it will go to that 60 Hz if an app does not need a higher refresh rate. Camera. Well, the RealMe 6 Pro, like I said, has an amazing camera assembly at the back. You have a 64 megapixel primary camera, then you have an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 12 megapixel telephoto camera and a 2 megapixel macro camera, and the pictures from the camera look pretty good with fairly good details, very good, and it gave us a pretty dynamic range even in low light conditions. The phone also houses a good dual in-display selfie camera setup. In-display as in because it's part of the display of the phone. So you have a 16 megapixel primary sensor and then you also have an 8 megapixel ultra-wide selfie camera that's great for taking group selfie, and you can even shoot videos with it without any drop in quality. Well, overall, let me tell you, the colors are represented well. Its HDR is handled well, zoom is handled well, it's 20x hybrid zoom, so that's great. Just zoom in as much as you want. Low light is handled well as well, and close-ups are great too. I have been shooting on this phone for the past 2 days and the results are quite up to the mark. Now, as far as performance of this phone goes, I've told you a lot already, but let me tell you that it's powered by the Snapdragon 720G processor, which is good for general day-to-day use. It's good for multitasking. Gaming at high graphics settings is also not going to be a problem, and it's not going to give you any heating up issues either if you use it for longer periods of time. Now, RealMe indeed has taken a big leap with the RealMe UI, which is easy to use as well. The battery. Let me talk about the battery of the RealMe 6 Pro. Now, it comes with a very good battery life with 4300 mAh, which delivers a solid day and a half of battery. And the best part is that it comes with 30-watt fast charger, which is very quick and manages to charge the battery from 0 to 90% in an hour, which is fairly quick, I must say. Overall, it looks great, offers powerful performance, clicks stunning pictures in almost all lighting situations, and delivers long-lasting battery life. So let me know your thoughts about this phone just in case you decide to buy it. And of course, this is Sumita Kareer signing off. I'll see you very soon, same place, with yet another gadget, yet another review.